Andy's Insulation. You can see on these roofs on which houses are insulated and which ones aren't. This house here was owned by a friend of mine who I grew up with out in Gates, Shiloh. We insulated his house years ago, and you notice the snow is on the roof and there's not a single icicle hanging from the gutters here. But we look at the house next door and most of the snow is melted except for that one little patch that goes up on the right side of the roof, and you see all the icicles hanging off that roof. And I'm thinking the reason that there's that patch going up on the right side is there might be some fiberglass insulation going up there. But you can see all of the snow is melted, came down and froze at the gutter. And then around the edge of the roof there's snow going up, but that's because there is a overhang there and it's not cold. Next house down, it's probably got some insulation in there, but a lot of the snow's melting. And then the greenhouse there, a lot of the snow has melted. This house across the street, the snow is all melted off the top, came down, and then where the overhang is colder, snow's still there, and the snow that melted off the top roof, once it got down by the gutter, cooled off, froze. So if you have icicles hanging on your house, it's a pretty good indication that you need insulation. A lot of times it's also not only insulated in the attic, but it's what we call air sealing. A lot of times there's heat coming up by the chimney, stink pipes, and gaps around the stairway that just need to be sealed. And then dense packed cellulose insulation in there. Now, this house here, the white house, got some snow melting, some icicles, but the pink house and the next couple of houses, there's snow up on the roofs there. And let me see, I'll look over here. And like some of it, like not the red house, but the house past it, that might just be the way that this wind blew against it and blew most of the snow off of these areas. Anyway, Andy from Andy's Insulation. My number is 721-5858. We can greatly reduce the heat loss in houses, keep the houses nice and warm in the winter, cool in the summer, and blown in cellulose insulation also soundproofs the house. Free estimates in the Rochester, Monroe County area. Insulation is a great investment. It'll pay for itself in anywhere from 3 to 7 years, depending on the different situations, but instantly warm you up in the winter, cool you down in the summer. Next, you insulate now, you can be the coolest house on the street. Anyway, here we are looking at ice damming.